Today I'm going to go over how to defend A on grid, as we practice it on Reform anyway. So A is actually quite easy to defend. For one person can really do it, and you can either send the rest to B, maybe put one mid, because B is almost always the place people go to for grid attack. So there's a couple of places we call this area generators. A couple of places in generators which are nice to defend from. Obviously this is the classic position. People like to go just lying down here. It's actually not as good as people think, because I'll explain it in a sec. Well, first of all, you can only see people coming up until they're just at this main door. Secondly, if you're here, there's an invisible wall here which you can't shoot through, and often that catches people off guard, so you want to be careful. What I think is a much better alternative to that place, which most people go, is somewhere like here. Now if you lean right here, or you can do it much further back if you're afraid of grenades. You can see all the way through to that second room. That's a crucial difference. The more forward you are, the better, because you can hear them coming out from the left side, but it depends if they're grenading this area or not, really. But previously, from the place most people go to, you can see the about here, maybe. See, there's the side of the generator. Whereas with the place I propose, you can see all the way to back here, and sometimes teams will get a guy to rush here and lean right, like we do in our attack for A. So it's good to be able to pick that guy off in that position. So that's the useful one. Another position we sometimes play is just below the barrels. If you're ever going to play these barrels, you always want to destroy that red one first. The other team will probably not hear it. You can just tuck up and lean right, or just crouch down like this. It's not the greatest position, but it's kind of unexpected and usual. Then there's just the obvious ones. Hiding in this corner, we don't really use these ones. Although you can sometimes surprise by just lying here and like this. This sometimes catches them off guard. And even if you come up to here, you can't shoot through this wall, so if you're hiding here, they can't shoot you through the wall. Another nice place is just somewhere like this corner, because often enough they'll just check somewhere like there and maybe that corner, because it's more natural to check the left corner when you're running in here, because they're going to be going over to the left than it is to check this corner. So this can be a nice place. Obviously, if you're playing that position, you need to let the guy know who's playing mid, because he might be in an exposed position like here or here, and if the A player is just letting them walk out and into generators or up to A bomb before he starts going for kills, then they're going to get a free kill on the mid player, so it's important for him to communicate when he's playing that position. An extremely nice position is this corner. This corner you can pretty much defend both mid and A, and I've done it many times myself as a mid player. As you can lean right here and you can see all the way into the field, up to the balcony, the mid truck. But you're still protected from A. You can lean left anytime over here, and you can just look over to there. It's a very useful position, and it's very difficult for them to kill you here, even if they're both attacking from mid and from A at the same time. Here's a nice position as well, but it's not as nice as that corner. Another place which is very nice and people never check is here. If you go here, people are going to walk right up to A bomb and think it's safe before they go for plant. Most teams are going to check into here, look over there, and look into spawn when they're planting A. I very rarely see people look to that corner when they're planting A. And most teams will also have a generators player when they're getting into A. they'll come around to somewhere like here, and look there, and there. Even if they look left here, they look to mid, they're not going to see him because he's going to be here. The great thing is you can see them up a balcony, you can see them creeping up for the planted A. Obviously when you take a guy who's planting, you can just kind of jump out and try and get a few more kills before you take him down. But you can see them coming out through from mid, balcony, and if you lean right you can just see them coming through mid where that red barrel is. So you can pretty much play mid and A from this position, calling out if there's someone going into mid B. So it's a very useful position. And one really good one is just you can play back here at these barrels. It's very nice for defending A. You don't actually have to be near A, you can pretty much have your whole team on this side of the map and still defend A quite easily. It's a very exposed bomb. And obviously, unless they're using very well placed smokes like on the bomb, and even if they are, you should be able to pick off any people trying to get into generators from somewhere like here, or here, or behind these jeeps. So this is nice as well. Obviously if they do get into generators and they're pouring out from A entrance, you probably want to call for backup from up here. And also it's handy that if you are playing barrels and you know they're in generators but you need to keep an eye on A, you can lean left here, still keep an eye on people coming at A entrance. So use that at your own discretion. Recommend much other places. Like, people might think this is a good place, but you can't see them getting into generators even though you can see other places fairly well. So if you're going to play somewhere like here, you should really have someone over at A. I could go into a bit of how you can kind of defend B and A, or not B and A, I should say, mid and A. Like places like that position, in this corner, but I'll go a bit more in depth on that on another video. So thanks for watching.